The city of Denver is in full. And
Kevin, thanks very much.
Sure is. Thanks, DA. The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. You've got Yusuf Nurkic. Garrett Jones is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Lillard in at the 1. And for Denver, Michael Porter's out there with Bol. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Murray. And it's Barton in at the 2-guard spot. Powell finds Lillard. And Bol pulls it down.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too.
Proving he's not afraid to finish with power. Covington loves to dunk it home.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
He found the open space for mid-range. Just maybe rush his release a little bit.
Pass to Covington. He feeds it to Nurkic. And he makes that one.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. In the corner, Bol with it. It's Jokic, top of the key. Now the pass to Murray. Over Lillard. Offensive rebound. Here's Bol. Murray outside. Shoots over Powell, and it's Murray. That time on the assist by Bol.
And at 7'2", Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Nurkic against Jokic. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. For Portland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Lillard dishes to Powell. Back to Lillard. To the middle. Here's Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Such an intelligent guy. I mean, have you guys heard Lillard's album? He spits bars. He's also excellent at reading and torching the defense, too.
Now here's Murray. Here's Jokic. The shot. No good. Now Portland takes it the other way. Covington with it. Now defended by Jokic. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. To the inside, Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
That's how to make things look easy for a teammate. I mean, you make passes like that one from Lillard, crazy.
And Yusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic, but hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up. But I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
Jokic finds Murray. And again, Denver no good. And the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Pass to Simons. 1:12 left in the first. Passes to Giles. Cantor with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. Great positioning on the putback.
Now, that's the staple of Cantor's game. This guy has a knack for knowing how to come up with offensive boards.
Morris outside. Unloads from 13. Tries again. The shot's good from McGee.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's McCollum. Shoots the three. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 4. The three, Millsap. The rebound by Giles. Portland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And Cantor throws it down.
Oh, I love to see the bigs who run the floor on fast breaks. Cantor typically plays with a high activity level.
Now Morris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over to the wing. And here's Millsap from the arc. And so it's Portland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. We recently checked
the mentality of how we play, how we move the ball.
Greg, sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again. But Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Trailblazers, Enes Kanter is out there with Giles. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Anthony. And it's Simons in at the point. Here's Morris, following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Gordon with it. Now Anthony defending. Gordon against Anthony. Gordon kicks to McGee. Shot clock at 5. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Trailblazers leading by 6. The three from McCollum drains the three-pointer. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, and sometimes you just got to assume every three McCollum is going to take is going to go in.
Here's Morris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Pass to Powell. Covington with it. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Nurkic, the pass to Simons. And the dunk by Covington.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And the play succeeds because Millsap comes to the court hungry. He chases down boards and second chance opportunities.
Here's Simons, covered by Morris. McGee against Jones. Here's Nurkic. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
And McGee kicks to Rivers. And here's Morris for three. Again, the miss by Morris. Portland leading by 7. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And Portland with a change here, too. Lillard's checked in for Anfernee Simons. Down low, Jokic lays it up and banks it in. And now just a 5-point Portland lead.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
Now here's Nurkic. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. And it's Lillard missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Jokic inside. He's guarded by Nurkic. Porter passes to Bull. Shoots over Covington. Bull can't hit. For Portland, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Jones kicks to Covington. And Bull pulls it down. The Nuggets trail by 5. There's Porter with the 3. Murray against Lillard. Now here's Murray. Tight defense on him. Here's Bull. Here's Jokic. Back to Murray. The pass to Jokic. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Lillard scanning the floor. To end the cold streak, and the 3 ball is good. Lillard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish it.
And so it's Portland.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sport. After 2 quarters, it's Portland out in front. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, what's your? And that does it for our...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Robert Covington. What a contribution.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
They've got Michael Porter. Cole is out there with Jokic. Then there's Murray. And it's Barton in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
Now here's Nurkic to the paint and stolen by Bull. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Porter and finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid-30% for his career from 3-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with a hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Anthony, the pass to Simons. Just 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Near the 3-point line, it's McCollum. That one off the back iron and out.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. A three from McCollum. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Trailblazers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first four here in the third.
Murray surveying the D. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Barton outside. Outside Porter. For the lead. For three, Murray. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Giles has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Releases. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Anthony's got his second bucket tonight.
Great court awareness from the crafty guard McCollum. A good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
Murray for three. Again, the miss by Murray.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's McCollum. And again, it's Portland converting.
What a dead-eye McCollum is from that range. Such a tremendous feel for the mid-range jumper.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Gordon, the pass to Morris. From outside the arc. And Cantor pulls it down.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And now it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead. Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Morris outside. He kicks it to Rivers. Back to Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Lock at 6. They can't stop the run with that one. Trailblazers leading by 8. And again, Portland running the court in transition. McCollum finds Cantor from inside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his third assist on the night. And here is Morris. There's 53 seconds left here in the third quarter.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answer.
Rivers scanning the floor. Inside. Gordon trying to break loose. The rebound by Giles. Giles has got his 6th rebound on the night. It's McCollum on the wing. Passes it to Giles. Millsap with the steal. Rivers dishes to Morris. To the middle. Rivers kicks to Gordon. For the three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Giles is out there with Anthony. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then there's McCollum. And it's Simons in at the 1. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. Trailblazers leading by 10. Outside, Jones. The dish to Lillard. Covington passes to Pop. And it's off from three-point range. Denver shooting just 31% in the game. To the inside. Here's Millsap. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Millsap's got it back down to single digits for the Nuggets. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Now here's Rivers. Back to Morris. Out to the wing. McGee against Nurkic. Clock at 4. McGee the pass to Morris. And he overshot that one, missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Now, here's Lillard. Fires from deep. And it's Denver with the rebound.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Here's Covington. Finished off the break. 8 points for Robert Covington.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Here's the 3. They get it again.
And they're not getting the same number of second chance opportunities that they did in the first half. Getting outworked here on the glass.
Now here's Lillard. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Jokic with the steal. Here's Barton. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he should. He's solid from that in-between.
Now, here's Lillard. Nurkic finds Lillard. Shot on the wing. And again, it's Portland converted.
Entering the NBA, I knew he needed to develop his mid-range game. He did it, and it's opened things up.
Covington with the steal. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Cans it from downtown.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap. Playing the revenge card right there. Trying to get those 3 points right back. Didn't work.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Jones, the pass to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. Here's Covington. Back to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Over Bull. Misses off the right iron.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Trailblazers.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Robert Covington.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
Zach Collins checked in for Portland. Anthony comes in for Derek Jones. Lillard way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Lillard's got the lead up to 14 now for the Trailblazers. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Deep 2 from Murray. Doesn't go for him. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Anthony. Lillard, bounce pass. Here's Collins. It's off.
And you watch Bol on the defensive end. Boy, he's got a lot of potential, especially.
to Zubac, who's out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. And it's Beverly in at the point guard position. And for Denver, Bol is out there with Jokic. Then it's Will Barton. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. Here's Beverly. And he converts the layup. And the teams we're seeing tonight, Steve, they have very deep rotations.
And Kevin, when you can go maybe 10 deep, it keeps your locker room happy. It also protects your team against injuries sinking a season.
It's good on the putback.
The towering presence that is Bol. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Beverly. Outside Leonard. Zubac the pass to Beverly. Jokic grabs the miss.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
It's stolen by Morris. One-on-one fast break. And finished off by Leonard.
And you see Kawhi's hustle in transition, always putting himself in position to succeed.
Murray against Beverly. Murray kicks to Bol. They get the rebound. Jokic. AT that time from Leonard. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Down low. It's tipped and stolen by Murray. Pass to Barton. Denver passing it around. Here's Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish. And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Now here is George. Plays it up off the glass.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Three-pointer, Barton. The Clippers grab the miss. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body, and I think we will see that in time.
Here is Porter. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Bol, the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Zubac. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Here's Jackson. Dishes to Ibaka. Over Morris. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. And then Rivers with the dunk.
One of Rivers' pet moves, the dribble drive. He has the size and length to do damage off of it.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
1:43 left here in the opening quarter. Jackson looking it over. Pass to Kennard. For 3. With the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Morris passes to Millsap. Again, the Nuggets score.
Right in that mid-range area. What you like about Millsap, he understands where to get his shots.
Pass to Ibaka. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
56 seconds left to play in the first. A 3 from Morris. He can't hit that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. The drive by Jackson. The layup missed. Nuggets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Rivers passes to McGee. Outside Gordon. The Nuggets get it back in a new 14. Here's McGee. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And Ibaka slams it in.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Now, here is Morris. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. McGee finds Rivers. And here's Morris for three. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. Stolen by Gordon. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Clippers on top. They're up by one. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Paul Millsap. Monte Morris is out there with Rivers. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Gordon in at the small forward. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Clippers in the lead. Ibaka looking for an opening. The pass to Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That is a powerful point guard right there. Reggie converting against very tight defense.
And at his peak, Reggie Jackson is one of the better guards in the league. He's still got that confidence.
Yes, he does. Injury slowed him down, but still able to create his shot anytime he wants.
Millsap tries yet again. McGee's shot is off. Clippers leading by 3. Here's Kennard. Mann tips it back in. Mann's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. And again, Denver no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Morris after the Clippers pick up 2. Shoots. Gordon for 3. They grab their own miss.
And I don't care what his size is. You cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
Now, here's Kennard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Gordon inside. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Morris dishes to McGee. Stolen by Jackson. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Clippers leading by 7. Outside, George. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Zubac. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. Now here's Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, Morris in position. Leonard with the steal. Morris outside. Here's Beverly. Finished off the break. Beverly's got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Martin passes to Jokic. Pass to Bull. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, Ball with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
The Nuggets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. He hits both from the stripe.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And Beverly kicks to Leonard. Pass to George. Now Zubac. Out to Morris. Passes it to Beverly. Jokic against Zubac. Left side, Leonard. Porter with the steal. And here they come. Here's Murray. Out left to the wing. From outside the arc. And again, Denver no good. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. George finds Leonard. And it's good for 2. 6 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Murray surveying the D. To the middle. Jokic passes to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little.
And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game in.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above. Thanks for joining.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been quite a game for Bol.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. And Morris has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. High. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Jokic is running from downtown. And it's Murray with the jam.
I have to enjoy seeing Murray jam it down. His vertical is very impressive.
Clippers leading by 7. And here's George. Oh, Morris in position. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
And Morris throws it down.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Murray outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
And so Murray nails both of them.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
George dishes to Leonard. The pass to Zubac. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Zubac has got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
On the wing, Porter. Jokic against Zubac. Martin from outside. Denver gets it back.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Drills the three-pointer.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Leonard kicks to Beverly from deep. And it's Denver with the rebound. Deep 2 from Murray. And it's Denver scoring again.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And so they foul intentionally. George with the ball. Pass to Zubac. Morris right side. Back to Zubac. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Morris against Jackson. Pass to Rivers. Takes a 3. Here's McGee. Kicks it out to Gordon. And a miss there on the triple. Clippers leading by 6. It's stolen by Morris. Millsap with it. Guarded now by Jackson. This is his first free throw of the game.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Ibaka outside. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Los Angeles with another miss.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Morris passes to Gordon. A three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles leading by 5. Ibaka goes in. Batum, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
35 seconds left to play here in the third. Passes it to Gordon. Back to Morris. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Fires the three.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Jackson passes to Kennard with 4 seconds on the clock. That shot off. And we've reached the end of the third. Clippers lead by 6. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Aaron Gordon out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Monte Morris. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's McGee in at the 5 roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Murray kicks to Barton. From outside, off the mark. Clippers leading by 8. Here's Mann. Batum passes to Mann. And there's the pass to Ibaka. 4 on the shot clock. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Rebound by the Clippers. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds in this game. And stolen by Barton. One-on-one here. Here's Bull. Batum grabs the miss. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. He dishes it to Barton. Murray with it. Jackson on him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And can't get too handsy with Murray, especially when he's rising up for the shot.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. And so Murray nails both of them. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Leonard on the wing. Three-pointer. The three-pointer is right on target. Leonard's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
What I like about Kawhi's shot, no matter the distance, always seems to be on balance.
Murray, the pass to Barton. Now, here's Bull. He's covered closely. 6 to shoot. Jokic. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Nobody near Leonard. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The offensive versatility of Kawhi, able to rise up and hit the jumper there with confidence.
Wide open look here for Murray. And another miss by Denver. And here's Los Angeles. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. George way outside. Nice open look, but it's no good. The Nuggets trail by 14. Jokic passes to Porter. Here's Bol. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
And here's Leonard from three. Again, Leonard missing. Nuggets running out of time. Deep two from Murray. Barton kicks to Jokic. Over to the left wing. Murray, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. They get it back. A three from Leonard. Another miss by Leonard.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
There's the triple. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Clippers.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance. But in particular, a real good game it was for Leonard.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And a deep three from George. Denver grabs the miss. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be. And Murray with the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now George. So the Clippers winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead. Thank you, David. Great.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Mile High city of Denver, Colorado, the site for the Mavericks. An absolute spark. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Bogdanovic is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. And for the Nuggets, they've got Michael Porter. Cole is out there with Jokic. Then there's Murray. And it's Barton in at the 2. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Barton with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
There's been a lot of talk about Michael Porter Jr. and the way that he plays and how athletic he is. How's he doing that on the vegan diet? For some, it works well.
Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And, Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Murray outside. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. The shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Now you can see the defense is so shifted over to where Kristaps Porzingis is that they lose track of the situation, and he burns them with the pass.
Murray, the pass to Porter. From 17 feet out. Jokic on the follow.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And Jokic carrying that standard for a superstar big man. For your money, though, Bones, is he the best true center in the game?
I don't think he's a true center in the sense, GA, that you can't really go down to the post and have him create his own offense by scoring the basketball. Of course, he's going to create plays for his teammates. I still think AD holds that title right now.
Here's Murray. Pass to Bull. Murray outside. Passes to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Barton trying to get open. Here's Bowl, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Dallas has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Doncic against Porter. And that one's good. Doncic.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over him.
Doncic against Murray. Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Dallas.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Rivers, and then Rivers with the dunk.
Aggressive move off the dribble. You could see the confidence growing right now for Austin Rivers.
Mavericks trail by 4. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Doncic passes to Marjanovic. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Rivers has got the ball. And it's Gordon missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
They're going to take a little bit more to get Porzingis off of his sweet spot and his offensive game now.
Rivers against Hardaway. Rivers passes to McGee. Count it.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That is his first foul of the game. Mavericks trail by 4. Doncic with it. Three-pointer.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Rivers, and there's the feed to Morris. A second chance effort. Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, good luck getting a shot over the 7-foot, 6-inch tall wingspan of Kristaps Porzingis.
Morris dishes to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Count it. Good. Doncic has got 6.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now Morris still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the rejection by Marjanovic. They retain possession. And it's Millsap with the extra effort. And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action after this word. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Denver, Austin Rivers is out there with Morris. Then there's Gordon. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Millsap in at the 4. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And here are the Nuggets now. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Brunson against Morris. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
It's Redick on the wing. Pass to Kleba. Now here's Brunson. And that one, good.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Morris passes to Rivers. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. Now the Mavericks moving it up, and here they go. Here's Richardson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Looks like Josh Richardson is always seeking a shot, this time looking for contact as well.
Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. For 3, Richardson. Rebounded by McGee. Denver leading by 6. Rivers kicks to Millsap. Up and in on the layup. Millsap's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Nuggets on D. Here's Brunson. Feeds it to Cauley-Stein. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Cauley-Stein, you got to talk mostly about the agility that this young big has, rolling well after the screen.
To the paint. And stolen by Cauley-Stein. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Cauley-Stein.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And that one's good. Barton's got his first bucket in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Murray against Brunson. Lets it go with the 3. They get it back, but they recover it. Richardson for 3. That shot missing. And the Nuggets going the other way.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
Thompson with it. Now guarded by Barton. And the foul on Will Barton. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:31 left to play here in the second quarter. Inside, here's Kleba. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
The Mavericks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Dallas making a switch here. Marjanovic checked in for Cauley-Stein. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for J.J. Redick. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Richardson. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Barton, no luck. Mavericks trail by 5. And here is Hardaway. No good on that one. Murray with the defensive effort. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Jokic is running. Here's Barton. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Barton's got 4 points this quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Barton against Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And when you want Doncic, he's one of those guys who kind of just slithers around until he finds an opening, and then bam.
Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Jokic with the steal. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
And we finished one half of basketball. Nuggets ahead, up 9. It's time now to go courtside.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They have a 9-point lead. And big fella, let's... Thanks for joining us, folks.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And here are the Nuggets now. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Marjanovic. Hardaway is out there with Doncic. And there's Porzingis. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Great focus from Murray, really sticking it to the D right there with the tough and one.
Denver shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And a story about Jamal Murray. He was doing 2-a-days for Team Canada, and the coach wanted him to rest, so he confiscates his sneakers, came back and found him working out barefoot.
Well, they might want to check his web browser because I believe he did a search for lock picks because they put bars on the door to keep him out of the gym, and he still might try to find a way in.
And possesses such a refined feel for the game that Doncic knows he has what it takes to be a great player in this league.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Dozier's checked in. The drive by Jokic. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Hardaway.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Murray the pass to Bull. Hardaway with the steal. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Now here's Doncic. He's guarded close. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Yeah, you can't leave people open around Jokic, and the offense is set up to have cutters and movement. They'll take advantage of the defense if they sleep.
The drive by Doncic. Here's Marjanovic, and Marjanovic with the slam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Jokic against Marjanovic. Jokic passes to Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Porzingis. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Murray. There's the pass to Jokic. Porzingis with the block. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And the Mavericks with possession here. They trail by 9 points. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Out to Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith.
An active player who just takes pride in his defense. Porter is solid at contesting shots with that reach.
Oh, and here comes Porzingis all alone.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And Dallas going with the whole new group out there. The Nuggets leading by 7. Pass to Gordon. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint. Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Brunson up top, covered by Morris.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Morris with the ball. Out defended by Cauley Stein. Yep, it counts. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Nice to see Millsap sprint ahead on the fast break and get the easy look at the rim.
Morris against Brunson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Mavericks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First free throw is good.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
So he gets them both. 59 seconds left in the third. Here's Morris. Passes it to McGee. Out to Morris, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Mavericks trail by 10. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Yeah, Cauley Stein can get up there, and the guards know that, so available for an oop at any time.
To the inside. McGee, the pass to Gordon. That one drops for him. Gordon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Back to Cauley Stein. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
And so it's Denver holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 8-point game. Porter is out there with Bowl. Then it's Will Barton. Then there's Murray. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Jokic inside. Brunson covering. Count it. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Well, some good interior crucial points here as Murray's staying active in the paint.
Richardson outside to the paint. Jokic with the steal. For the finish, and it's Murray with the jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Here's Cauley Stein. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, Redick more than happy to get off the ball that time and spot the open man.
And an intentional foul right there. The Nuggets leading by 8. Murray with it. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th assist in this one. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. And the pass to Cauley Stein. Here's Brunson. Offline with his 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And they go to the intentional foul. Now, here's Bull. Headed by Porzingis. Murray for 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, Jokic in a smart place there. Collects the offensive rebound. Very alert. And cleans up the mess.
Doncic against Barton. Doncic passes to Marjanovic. Jacks up a 3. And it's Doncic missing. The Nuggets leading by 12. Shot from free throw range. Jokic on the follow.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And the dunk by Doncic.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Murray, the pass to Jokic.
You dig down deep at some of the numbers. Jokic is a much better defender than what he gets credit for. I think we always think about athleticism around rim protection, but sometimes it's just about size and smarts, and he has that.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Barton against Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jokic. And Jokic likes physical play. Brent, he embraces the contact.
Well, you look at his physique, and I think he can absorb a lot of what it is that comes his way. But he's comfortable wrestling. He's got druthers. He knows what that's like. And he also loves to mess around with those press conference microphones, as we see.
Floats it up for Doncic. He doesn't hit that one. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Barton kicks to Murray. Shoots over Doncic. Outside for Murray. Pass to Bull. Doncic with the steal. And they're pushing it up. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Down low. Here's Barton. Now here's Porter. He's covered closely. Gets it to fall from the right block.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Nuggets.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jokic.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Murray, the pass to Bull. Back to Murray. Over Doncic. Nice D from Doncic. 3-on-3. It's good.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jokic against Marjanovic. Jokic kicks to Barton. Over Hardaway. Barton, no luck. Here's Finney-Smith, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
So the Nuggets win it. Some good competition, but all right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. It's the NBA on Tuke Payday.
Kevin, thanks.
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. They've got Bol. Will Barton is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Porter. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Trailblazers, Robert Covington out there with Nurkic. Then there's Derek Jones. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Powell in at the 2 spot. And Lillard kicks to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes it to Nurkic. Right side, Covington for Murray. And Covington gets it to go on the assist by Nurkic. And instead of just swinging the ball around the perimeter, Clark, both these teams like to run offense through the post.
Yeah, and I love that, Kevin. We don't see it very often, but you're right. Both of these teams emphatic about getting the ball inside, putting pressure on the defense by driving it inside or passing it into the post. And it allows both of them to play a very high-quality inside-out game.
Powell dishes to Nurkic. Jones the pass to Powell. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. No good on the triple. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Nuggets. Nurkic with the steal. Porter against Covington. Outside, Jones. Lillard looking around. No good with the triple. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Barton against Jones. Barton trying to get open. Jokic, no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Powell for 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Pass to Porter. Here's Jokic. Porter kicks to Jokic. The Nuggets moving the ball around from deep three-point range. Denver with a new 14. Here's Murray, and it's sent back by Lillard. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Beyond the arc. And Bol pulls it down. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. They trail by 3. Murray outside. passes it to Porter. But they get it back. Jokic, Covington with the steal. Powell down low. Jokic defending, and he makes that one. Powell's got 5 now.
Great dish from Nurkic there. He really has a sixth sense for those reads.
Murray for 3. Portland grabs the miss. And here's the fast break. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the first. Powell dishes to Nurkic. And the layup is good. He has 7.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Barton finds Jokic. Back to Barton. Shoots over Powell, and that one's good. Barton.
Very reliable scoring close to the basket. Barton, somebody you have to defend at all times.
Lillard outside. To the middle, and stolen by Bull. Porter with it. Jones covering. And Porter, here we go. Sweet move. Pass to Bull. In the corner, Murray with it. Porter kicks to Barton. 6 to shoot. Jokic passes to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
There's the pass to Powell. Now, here's Nurkic. Covington passes to Lillard. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now Murray. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. That's a 2 from Powell, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been...
What we've learned is staying together.
And Greg, of course, he helps keep everyone on the same page.
He communicates well with his teammates, and he listens. That's why they trust him. The discussions go both ways.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Trail Blazers' performance, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Anthony out there with Giles. Then there's McCollum. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Simons in at the 1. They're the group the Portland Trail Blazers will start the second quarter with. Kanter dishes to Anthony. Offensive rebound. Kanter, the pass to Giles.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think he's going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad that's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Back to Rivers. Denver passing it around. Kicks it to Morris. And again, Denver no good. Trailblazers leading by 10. Simons the pass to Kanter. Inside. Here's Giles. Millsap covering. Kept alive. Kicks it out to McCollum. Off target from three-point range.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Count that bucket.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
To the inside. Morris against Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. Pass to Simons. The 10-footer. Giles the pass to Cannon. Another shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Paul Millsap picks one up.
And, you know, Canner can dominate on the court, but his real passion may be pro wrestling. He even held a pro title belt for a little while. He's a big, strong fella. I know I wouldn't want to be in the ring with him.
And here's Morris for three. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Millsap.
You've got to be more physical than that against Millsap. He's good at fighting his way through contact on the way up.
Passes it to McCollum. 1:58 left in the first half. Anthony nowhere around. Portland again missing. Cantor kicks to Anthony. Portland again missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to McGee. There's the three. The shot misses. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Giles the pass to Simons. Back to Giles. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Morris outside. Now the pass to Gordon. On the wing, Morris. He kicks to Gordon. Pass to Rivers. Launches a three. The Nuggets with another miss. And it's Anthony with the ball for Portland. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Simons the pass to Cannon.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Robert Covington's checked in for Giles. Jones comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Powell, he's checked in for McCollum. And it's Damian Lillard in for Anthony Simons.
Decisive on the catch-and-shoot jumper from Millsap. He's not going to let that opportunity go to waste.
Pass to Cannon. To the paint. Jones kicks to Powell. Jones dishes to Cantor. Back to Jones. This one for three. Cantor's shot is off. It's Rivers on the wing. Guarded by Powell. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Gordon missing. And a deep three from Lillard. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it... Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Portland was looking great right away. And he doesn't get talked about that much, but... And that does it for our...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Nuggets trail by 10. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Denver. Rivers out there with Morris. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then there's Gordon. And it's McGee in at the 5.
And, you know, rebounding is about knowing where the ball is going as well as pursuing it. And I like seeing him hit the offensive glass and go right back up with it.
And Morris comes over to help. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebounded by McGee.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Gordon. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Powell kicks to Lillard. Back to Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Powell's got 10 points.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man. Puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Right side, Millsap. That shot off. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Lillard left side. Just his first attempt. Millsap grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 9. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament, get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. Too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, in the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity. Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. It's good from long range.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Morris finds Rivers. And here's McGee. Three-pointer on the way. Unable to get that one. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Good on the shot. He's got 8.
It looks like they left a defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
On the wing, Porter. To halt the run. And it's Portland with the rebound. Covington's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jones, the pass to Covington. Powell kicks to Jones. Lillard against Barton. Down low, Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
For 3, Murray sinks the three-pointer. Murray's got 5 now.
Got to give respect to the range of Murray. I mean, he can nail it from distance. Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
To the middle, from 10 feet out, outside for Murray, outside Porter, shoots it, and there's Murray on the assist from Porter.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. So Portland ends up going with the new group. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Simons, the pass to McCollum. Here's Cantor. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Back to McCollum. And he banks in the layup. McCollum's got his first 2 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Barton passes to Jokic. No good from outside. And a wide open look for McCollum. Can't connect from long distance. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Trailblazers out in front as they end the third quarter on a 14-5 run. And we'll return shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Ennis Cantor is out there with Giles. Then it's Anthony. Then there's McCollum. And it's Simons in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Jokic off the left rim and out. Trailblazers leading by 15. Here's Simons. Offensive rebound. Inside. Goes back up and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Deep two from Murray. And it's Portland with the rebound. Cantor's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Simons. Anthony on the wing. Here's Simons. Kicks to McCollum. The pass to Simons. Clock at 6. A good look from McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Bull can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Simons. Pulls it from 20. Portland again missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Martin passes to Bull. Porter looking it over. Martin from outside. The rebound by Giles. Giles has got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's McCollum in the corner. Passes to Giles. Cantor dishes to Carmelo. Back to Cantor. Anthony finds Cantor. Launches it. And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Simons.
And you watch Bull on the defensive end. Boy, he's got a lot of potential, especially as he adds strength to that frame. And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Simons, the pass to McCollum. A 3. A putback. It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Simons. Bangs home the trifecta. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Here's Simons. The three-pointer, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Trailblazers.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Damian Lillard.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the court, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Powell finds Lillard. Count it.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Murray, the pass to Barton. Back to Murray. The Nuggets moving the ball around. On the wing, Porter. Clock is at 3. Here's Bull. No good. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big mark. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Los Angeles. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Now, let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Jokic is out there at Bull. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Barton in at the 2. And for the Clippers, they've got Ivica Zubac. Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Zubac. Right side, Leonard. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets.
When the story of Kawhi Leonard is told, it will be about the hard work being the secret of his success. Here was a guy who was not the most vaunted prospect in either high school or college. But, boy, he kept his eyes on what he was after, and he kept working.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Here's Leonard. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
And, Doris, you were talking about Leonard's work ethic. Going back to San Diego State, he used to come in at 6:30 in the morning. No lights on in the gym, so he brought his own lamps. I mean, the guy was dedicated.
No doubt, Kevin, and that has been the through line of his career. First to practice, last to leave. He has that hunger to improve, the drive and the desire to put in the time to be great. There's a price to be paid, and he's willing to pay it.
Here is Porter. Bull making his last shot. The offensive rebound, Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
And he's good on the second. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Beverley looking around. Pass to Leonard. From 10 feet out. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Bull the pass to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And at 7'2", Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
A shot by George, wide open. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Here's Barton. Porter trying to free himself up. Here's Bull. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Jokic against Beverley. Zubac with it. That one goes. Count it.
Paul George will force you to stay balanced defensively because if you have a miscue, he will find the open guy.
Barton passes to Bull. Murray outside. To the paint from 10 feet out. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
You allow Paul George loose in fast break situations. He's an absolute force in the open floor.
1:56 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Jokic missing. Clippers trail by 3. The 3 from George. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jokic with it. Guarded now by Morris. Bull kicks to Porter. Stolen by Zubac. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Morris, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, Marcus Morris is a guy who is unafraid of a little contact. That's a nice play right there.
The Clippers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. For Denver, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. for three. Murray, offensive rebound. Jokic on the follow.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Kennard, the pass to man. Here's Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Denver in the lead. Murray outside. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Yes, that goes in.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
Now here's Jackson. The pass to Ibaka. Here's Kennard. Lets the three fly. Rebound by Murray.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Goal, that's good.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Ibaka outside. To the inside. And there's Jackson on the assist from Ibaka. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Murray for three. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nuggets lead by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Reggie Jackson out there with Kennard. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then it's Ibaka. And it's man in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And what a unique career Serge Ibaka has had. Some incredible totals for him over the course of his career.
That's right, Greg. I mean, I think people would be shocked to know Serge Ibaka was the first player ever to make 500 threes and have 1,500 blocks. Hard to imagine nobody had ever accomplished that feat. Give credit to Ibaka. He changed his offense and added the 3-ball.
Now here is McGee. Good work defensively by Ibaka.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Man can't hit. The Nuggets leading by 3. Morris dishes to Millsap. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
McGee against Ibaka. And it's McGee penetrating. That one doesn't go. Ibaka with some nice D. Morris. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Morris looking over the floor. Rivers kicks to McGee. Down low. Over Ibaka. And he can't bank that one in. Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Jackson finds Kennard. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
that those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now, here is Morris. No points in the game yet for him. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Rivers can't get it to go. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Jackson. And so Jackson nails both of them.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
It's Morris atop the key. He kicks it to McGee. George against Rivers. The feed to Millsap. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Leonard looking over the floor. Trains it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
From deep. That shot misses. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Oh, and there's the alley-oop and the dunk by Batum.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's passing skills have developed over the years, and if you give him that much attention, he'll find his teammates.
Rivers passes to Millsap. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And it's 6 points for Millsap.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Leonard against Gordon. Elbow shot is on the way. Again, the Clippers.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Now here's Rivers. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Here's Leonard. Gordon with the defensive effort. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our a pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They kept at it on both ends of the... And that's...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Reggie Jackson getting it done today.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Bill Barton is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Porter. Then there's Bull. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, we know this about Kawhi Leonard. He can score at all 3 levels, taking advantage of the mid-range game there.
They get it again. Clippers leading by 9. Outside, George. From deep three-point range, Porter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. Deep two from Murray. Up again. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game. The possibility here of pushing their lead to double digits.
And mentally, I think it makes this an even bigger edge.
Pass to Batum. Inside, George. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 9. Batum with the steal. From deep, George. Beverly for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Barton in the corner. Murray outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Los Angeles leading by 9. Passes it to Beverly. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Zubac the pass to George. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Leonard from 3. Drills it from outside. Leonard's got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles. Nuggets have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. And Kawhi Leonard with a very analytical approach to the rest of the game. Studies angles, movement, trying to groove in on perfect mechanics. I mean, he does it all.
Yeah, Kev, that goes back to his favorite high school subject, which was math. And think about how precisely he has built his game. He started at the free throw line, then went to the low post, and now has added the range game. Very analytic approach.
Ball kicks to Jokic. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Jokic has got 6 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Pass to Bull. Now the dish to Porter. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. 17-foot shot on the way. And Murray with the second chance points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. 1:31 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside for George. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. For Denver, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Back to Murray. It's Barton on the wing. Murray outside. It's Barton on the wing. Outside Porter. And there's the pass to Bull. Shoots over Batum. Bull can't hit.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Los Angeles leading by 10. Nobody near Leonard. There's 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. Beverly with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. It's stolen by Morris. Pass to Rivers. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on George.
Well, January 15th of 2015 provided a special moment in NBA history. Austin Rivers made his debut for the Clippers guys, who were coached, of course, by Doc Rivers. That was the first time in history a father coached his son in an NBA game. What a special, special time.
Zubac the pass to George. Back to Zubac. Shoots over McGee. 5 on the clock. Outside for George. Misses the 3.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Outside Gordon. The three. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. They could use a bucket. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for the Clippers right now, Batum is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's George in at the 2 spot. Fires the 3. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac. The Nuggets trail by 11. Passes it to Rivers. Now McGee. Back to Rivers. McGee up top. Shoots over Zubac. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Morris, no good. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Morris. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. Morris has got it back down to within single digits for Denver. Now, here's George. The tray. Nailed from three-point land. And the Clippers lead by 12.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Morris dishes to Rivers. Lets it go from deep. But they'll get another chance. And McGee kicks to Gordon. Denver passing it around. Shot clock at 5. Again the miss by Morris.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Count it, good.
He's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Now Rivers. Pass to Millsap. From deep. The rebound by Paul George. Clippers leading by 14. From deep three-point range. That one misses.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Stolen by George. From deep. The Clippers get another chance here. Leonard against Gordon. Here's Zubac. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Nuggets trail by 14. Gordon finds Millsap. To the inside. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his first points in this one. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That is his first foul of the game. Clippers leading by 15. Outside, George. The pass to Leonard. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Bull's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Clippers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Leonard.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Fires for 3. Here's Murray. Pass to Porter. And here's Jokic. Zubac's defending. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Leonard. Shoots the 3. And it's Leonard again missing. Barton dishes to Bull. Murray kicks to Bull. 3-pointer. Barton kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Can't connect. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for... That's a hallmark of a great front office.
You go back and you look, Kevin, at some of the teams that have made deep playoff runs or eventually won the championships. That tinkering about bringing in a veteran or just one piece to make that next step for that one matchup or that one series, finding contributions like that up and down the roster, absolutely, that can make a difference.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. They've got Nikola Jokic. Cole is out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Murray in at the 1. And for Dallas, we've got Hardaway. Marjanovic is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Now Doncic following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Pass to Marjanovic. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. And stolen by Murray. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Good. Nice job down low.
Like that from Murray right there. When he's passing it like this, it can make him so much better and so much more open.
Hardaway against Jokic. Hardaway, no good. On offense, here are the Nuggets. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
The playmaking of Jokic, so incredible. Creating this inverted offense. Bones, for your money, does it matter what position your best playmaker occupies?
I don't think so. And Jokic might be the secret sauce to that, and proving that from the center position, much like Arvydas Sabonis and Vlade Divac before him, can impact and also frustrate opposing defenses because you can't stop the center from making these kind of plays.
Here's Barton, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
Well, a good look from Barton there. Did not hesitate for 1 second. When he takes his time and he squares up, percentages go up.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Well, if Murray gets his slashing game together like that, that's a good sign for his offense. Love how confident he is.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Tries again. And stolen by Murray. Jokic on top. No good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But, you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Redick comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Josh Richardson's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. The Mavericks leading. Here's Porzingis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, Porzingis gets an angle like that. Once he gets by you, there's just really no way to get to him other than fouling him. So good job attacking this time.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Morris passes to McGee. Back to Morris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Richardson. The Nuggets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And here's Porzingis for a 3. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Talk often about physicality of bigger players. Cauley-Stein one of those guys who fits into that category.
Back to Morris. Kicks it out to Gordon. 14 feet away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Dallas leading by 3. Richardson with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Nuggets now. The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Rivers. That one's not going to go. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
The one thing about Willie Cauley-Stein is you don't really use the word length with him. You talk about his mobility and just how athletic as a big he can be. That activity can be disruptive to any team they're playing against.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now here's Richardson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The drive by Gordon. Morris banked in off the glass. It's a tie ball game.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And here's Brunson. Yep, that one goes in there. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, up 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
So on the floor for Denver, JaVale McGee is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Aaron Gordon, and it's Rivers, and it's Morris in at the 1 spot. Morris has gone 2 of 3 from the field. Pass to Brunson. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways. You can win a lot of different ways. But you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Now here's Brunson. Goes back up. It's Richardson on the wing. Outside, Redick. Brunson kicks to Redick. They get it back.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Brunson against Morris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on J.J. Redick. The Nuggets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic has checked in for JaVale McGee. Bol comes in for Paul Millsap. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Gordon. And Barton subbed in for Austin Rivers. Now here's Brunson. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. And a switcher also for Denver. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Monte Morris. From deep three-point range. And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Oh, yeah, sure, Will Barton, you could have laid that one in, but why? People pay tickets to see that kind of stuff.
Now, here's Doncic. foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Mavericks have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And possesses such a refined feel for the game that Doncic knows he has what it takes to be a great player in this league.
Now here's Barton. To the paint. Here's Bol. Now the pass to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Marjanovic.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively. Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now here is Hardaway. Porzingis finds Marjanovic. At the elbow, Doncic. Count that one. Doncic has got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Murray outside. Jokic inside. Guarded by Marjanovic. Jokic, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Marjanovic, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Murray surveying the D. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Marjanovic. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. For Dallas, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Hardaway hits them both.
A fearless shooter and a remarkable dunker. Tim Hardaway Jr. is such a valuable rotation guy that you just want to have consistent effort from. And I think he's reaching that level now.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And he's good on the 3-ball.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Morris dishes to Rivers. Back to Morris. Kicks to Rivers. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. To the middle. And they get it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Second free throw, no good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident. And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
McGee, the pass to Millsap. Second shot opportunity, and it is good at the buzzer. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks ahead as...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Pro. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. Just in terms of the second quarter, they were... That's all for now. Say goodbye to...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Monte Morris. He's been really playing well.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
We've got Luka Doncic. Porzingis is out there with Marjanovic. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on ball.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul him.
Both free throws good from Doncic. The Nuggets trail by 6. Now Murray. It's stolen by Marjanovic. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Porzingis has got the ball.
Porzingis out there and hustling in transition to get the nice finish.
Here's Murray. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Jokic grabs the miss.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Doncic with it. 11 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Murray. One-on-one here. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
Barton against Doncic. And yes, it's good. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Man, I didn't know he could get up like that.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Here's Morris. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Hardaway. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
You can see Porzingis taking some pride right now on the defensive end of the floor, taking care of the shooter with his long wingspan that time.
A guy who just continues to earn more minutes. You know, Finney-Smith is tough, and Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year, more efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard fouls, and I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney-Smith is a guy you can win with.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. Richardson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Will it go? And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots. So he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Brunson scanning the floor. It's Redick on the wing. Cauley-Stein passes to Brunson. From past the arc. He can't get that one. And Denver the other way now. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Millsap kicks to Rivers. Back to Millsap. And stolen by Cauley-Stein. Richardson outside. Pass to Redick. The free throw drops for Redick.
Well, the former Dookie, J.J. Redick, has carved out an incredible role as one of the league's most deadly shooters.
And both free throws good for Redick.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Morris, and he lays it straight in. Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Richardson outside. Pass to Redick. Here's Kleba. Back to Redick. Kicks it out to Richardson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Kleba. Outside, Redick. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Richardson, that's a two-pointer, and misses it off the right side of the rim. On the wing, Morris. Stolen by Brunson. 1 second left, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Taking a look at the Nuggets, we've got Aaron Gordon. Austin Rivers is out there with Morris. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Millsap in at the 4 spot. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Redick. 17-foot shot on the way.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one. Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Millsap dishes to McGee. Millsap, great positioning on the putback.
Just competing right now. Millsap wanting to make the most out of that possession.
Now here's Brunson. Feeds to Cauley-Stein. Back to Brunson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marjanovic checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Porzingis comes in for Maxi Kleba. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for J.J. Redick. Hardaway is subbed in for Richardson. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Doncic is checked in for Dallas. It's Barton on the wing. The pass to Bull. Murray with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, I not only like the attack, but I love the angle of attack from Jamal Murray that time.
And so Murray nails both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. Down low. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Deceptive reach from Jokic there, swatting that shot away using those long arms.
And Barton throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? That free throw good from Barton.
You think about the 40th pick back in 2012. Will Barton languished on the bench in Portland for his first 2 seasons, actually 2.5. And then that trade to Denver, boy, that jump-started everything.
Here's Doncic, and it's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And with the Nuggets, Barton becoming an immediate contributor. And Brent, in recent seasons, their starter at the small forward.
Yeah, he's an interesting player. He's a slender and slightly built player, but excellent at getting out there and rebounding, a tremendous runner at the wing position to play in transition. And that wingspan certainly helps out on a lot of plays, both offensively and defensively.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And that one, good. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Jokic and body control. Man, years ago, we wouldn't have said that. I'm saying it now.
Here's Doncic.
Clearly a foul.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Inside, and Jokic slams it in.
He's simply staying aggressive right now, and Jokic is ready to shoot at the biggest moments.
And here is Doncic. A 3 ball. A new 14 for the Mavericks. Porzingis on the follow. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Porzingis loving the moment right here, stepping up huge.
And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
Jamal Murray wants it, and he got it.
Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now, Doncic. Five to shoot. And the dunk by Doncic.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Back to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Nuggets have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Bull can't hit. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Finney Smith passes to Marjanovic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Finney Smith defending. Here's Marjanovic. Porzingis trying to get free. Marjanovic, no good.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Doncic with it. To the paint, Porzingis. It's good!
That's a huge confidence boost right there for Kristaps Porzingis. He's proving he's got what it takes in those moments.
Murray outside. To the inside. Yes!
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game. Jamal Murray.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Denver calls timeout. The tagger, he drills the game winner.
All zeros on the clock as he
Thank you.